What's going on, guys? Good Pilot here. This is be another little Vatsim live stream here. Just hopped on part of San Diego to San Francisco. Today we're flying the PMG 737. We are doing this just as quickly as possible. Just trying to get ourselves up in the ground. Let's get ourselves. Waiting for everything to sync up. Really? Yoshi doesn't want to do this today. I'm gonna kick my computer's butt right now. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. We're good now.
Land 300 at 12. Visibility 10. Fuel quality at 25,000. Temperature 17. 2.97. Altimeter 3025. Localizer runway 27 approach is in use. Departure to San Francisco. Expect delays or ground hold. Advise on initial contact. You have information called. Line for field aid is in.
San Diego delivery, Southwest 1334, to pick up bar IFR to San Francisco Information Gulf.
Southwest 1334, Bloomberg delivery of clear to San Francisco International Airport. Prior to departure, IK position that has failed. Combat is let maintain. 50380. So traction, expect 50380, 5 and departure, 5755.
United 400 request IFR clearing to San Francisco International.
United 400 remote delivery, Empire. Southwest 1334 is your copy clearance.
Can I get the squad code into that SID one more time, please?
Southwest 1334 is cleared to San Francisco departure through departure. IP transition final. Claimed by the SID that flight level 3805 and fast departure. Departure frequency 119.6 for 5755.
Squawk 5755, sets was 1334, and you kind of broke up on the SID. Can you just send it in text, please?
Official delivery, it's Giant 3183 Heavy. We're sitting on the air cargo ramp in line for KSAN.
Giant 3183 Heavy Windows delivery. You are cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Due to departure in peerless conditions, and then claims by the SID. You can back level 410 over 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 109.6 for 5744.
Giant 3183 is cleared to Phoenix, Zoo 2 Imperial Trans. November ground, November 737, Mike Bravo, ready for taxi. November 737, Mike Bravo, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 3024. Taxi to 27 via Bravo, 737, Mike Bravo. United 736, contact tower at 118.3. Good day.
118.3, 9736, yeah.
And ground cockpit. We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power here, doors closed. We are ready for push back. Start the brake laces.
Okay, parking brake is on, clear to push.
What the hell, Vatsim?
Brakes off, here we go.
Lufthansa Cargo 8186, runway 27, taxi via Foxtrot Charlie, altimeter 3024.
Lufthansa Cargo 8186, taxi runway 27 via Foxtrot Charlie
For the pin and
302.
guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through. Roger that. Have a good one.
And David Barron, good afternoon, River 1954, with you on the Bravo 7, with taxi. Redwood 1954, Limbo Ground, welcome to San Diego, you can taxi the Empire Bravo. Bravo to the ramp, Redwood 1954, thank you.
Oh, the weather is very shaky at San Francisco.
TCAS test pass.
Limerick Ground, good afternoon, Alaska 1954.
Alaska 1954, Limbo Ground. Alaska 1954, Limbo Ground, welcome to San Diego, you can taxi the Empire Bravo.
Close to the gate, Alaska 1954, thank you.
Standing your ground, Cessna 1334 is ready taxi. San Diego ground. Sets was 1334, ready to taxi for departure. I think ground kind of went derp on me because I just got the one ground, and that's it. There's no reply or anything.
Delta 7811 City. Welcome to San Diego. Left enable, hold short Bravo, contact ground, fleet 123 fleet minor.
That's enable, hold short Bravo and contact ground 123.9. Expect to see. Sorry about the trouble, but hope you have a good rest of the day.
San Diego Tower, ground is unresponsive at right at the moment. There's no voice comms at all right now. I was coming over here since I have no communication with him.
Contact the cargo 8186 from the 27 left lane.
How's your call? 186. I've been waiting for 927.
San Diego Tower number 128 Alpha Lima with you, sending boarding visual post 27. November 128 Alpha Lima, Limerick Tower, video sorry, Tower, ready to just out. Say again. Lufthansa Cargo 8186 Heavy. Check Squawk 5705.
Cargo 8186, you confirm 5707, but now changed to 5705.
Lufthansa Cargo 8186 Heavy, wind 290 runway 27, clear for takeoff, no delay.
How's your call? 8186, no delay, clear takeoff, runway 27.
November 128 Alpha Lima, Limerick Tower. Wind 290.11, runway 27, clear to land. Caution, wake for your turbulence. Targeting Lufthansa.
I like how ground's supposed to be here, but they're not at all. Limerick Tower, Southwest 1334.
Southwest 1334, Limerick Tower, go ahead.
Limerick Tower, Southwest 1334. Your ground controller is negative on voice comms and I have no way of reaching you.
So 1334, I'll give them a call here on the call.
And for Miss Hessie's on the line, but being on the frequency, nothing. There is no actual audio.
Lufthansa Cargo 86, contact SoCal departure 119.6, yeah. 196, Lufthansa Cargo 186, Toronto 2. Southwest 1334G, taxi instruction.
I have no taxi instructions right now for Southwest 1334.
Southwest 1334, I have him restarting the tree. Just see if he doesn't have it, get back to me.
A firm, we'll get back to you if he doesn't restart. Check, guys, bring out the old school colors of Southwest. The old gold, red, orange, not the blue.
Clearland, number 2, following flight PC-12.
Bring back Clearland, 27 Alaska Passenger.
Limpert Tower, Southwest 1334. He still waiting on the restart and there's nothing back from yet.
November 128 Alpha Lima, welcome to San Diego. Exit right or left when able, contact ground on the 123 point center. 1239, thanks for up my
And Limpert Tower, Southwest 1334. There's a negative on this restart, so.
Southwest 1334, I'm going to give up a list on this. We're going to see if you find here.
The ground control is not even on voice comms right now, which is hilarious to see the fact that I'm in a holding point. I can't move unless I'm given clearance. I'm trying to give another jet clearance to move to push back, and it's like, yeah, where's ground when you need him?
November 4th here, Echo after the Alaska, runway 27 on the wait.
After the last 67 miles of the wind for yeah.
Hey, I'm about to take right well, 20 minutes. Alright, I'll come to you.
Yeah, carrying at a 1919 visual first flight.
I think I'm just a challenger.
Yeah, 1919. November Tower, good evening, continue. Alaska 1229. 1229, San Diego, exit left enabled. Contact ground was 2 energy.
I was going to take,
Definitely going back here, Alaska
What was that?
We all look the same too.
Remember, of course, you're at Echo Wind, United, you're at 1-1, runway 203, Dayton.
Oh, so it's been going well.
And the rest of the world was covered in land. So I don't know if you've got that.
Oh, that's good. What am I going to take?
Alright, here it is.
Oh, well. Nah, to go master. Starting San Diego.
Busy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm at the harbor ramp. I'm just taking some screenshots.
What was for? Yeah, okay.
San Francisco is crap. Local approach to tell me to go to San Francisco Tower so easily. Is that the reduction? Fucking 80. After that park. And it got me the mentality to it, zero not until on the price.
Hello, Round Southwest 4336, flight radio check, please. Southwest 4342, number ground CD 5. I think it. November 128 Alpha Lima, cross runway 27 at the evening, testing on Charlie Surround. Okay, crossing 27, taxi Charlie, wait off one of that.
Limerick ground, Southwest 1334 on the ramp, short Bravo 427.
Okay, aircraft going station.
Southwest 1334.
Southwest 1334. Runway 270, taxi Bravo, altimeter 3024.
27 via Bravo and 3024 on the altimeter, Southwest 1334.
Continuing on United 1919 with some extra game.
United 1919 from the ground works into the Eagle back to the ramp on your problem. Ground, good evening, Delta 91, travel on the ramp, requesting taxi. Delta 981, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, looking at 63024. 3024 via Bravo to 27, Delta 981, thank you. Bloomberg ground, United 662 coming down the ramp, and southwest, 45 degrees, taxi. United 662, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, from the 3024. 27 via Bravo, and we have Delta 662. KDA ground, Legion 1340, ready for push and start on taxi. Legion 1340. Push start on inspection, advisory taxi. Roger, push start on inspection, advisory taxi, Legion 1340. Ground, Delta 91, we're just to pass in front of this United here with all these aircraft pass. Ground, stop with it. San Diego ground, Southwest 1021, off runway 27 and Bravo 7. Southwest 1021, San Diego.
I'm short of Bravo. I'm letting up to the commuter terminal.
We're on Bravo, pointing east or west right now, 1021.
Pretty well direct opposite.
Right, so the 1021, taxi around via Bravo.
Yeah, it's only...
Okay, via Bravo to the ramp, thanks, 1021. The third on today, sir, at Southwest 4277, West taxi.
Wait, what? What's that next?
Southwest 4277, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, for the 3024.
32127 via Bravo, want to be at 334 Southwest, 377.
Carry 1 is...
This gravity controller has no idea what he's doing. I can tell because he's giving too many instructions to aircraft departing and arriving. It's like, who's doing what, where to go to who?
United 40, contact is runway 27.
Officer 48, Bravo 7 with the next terminal 1.
Southwest 419, Coastal Bravo.
Cal. I figured out.
Short Bravo.
United 100, taxi to runway 27.
Kind of going very quiet to be taken.
Yeah.
United 400, request taxi to runway 27.
United 400, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, 3024.
United 400, taxi via Bravo, runway 27.
Runway 45, monitor then convert the channel on 18.3.
Come on, person.
Runway southwest.
Limburg ground, Southwest 1334.
Radio ground, southwest 1556, ready taxi. Southwest 1656, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, 3024. Taxi to 270 about for southwest 1656. Southwest 1334, continue testing down Bravo, runway 27.
We'll continue to taxi. We got a 7-3 kind push back into the taxiway. We can't move until he moves. And Limburg ground, so the 1334 recommend.
Laser 1346. And by southwest 497, taxi around via the direction of departing United 737 from right to left. Taxi around on via Bravo.
Alright, for Bravo, that's the United 730, Bravo 119 makes it out.
With R18.3, southwest 277. If
10:30
San Diego ground, southwest 1840, gate 3, request push. Southwest 1840, push 1000, scratch 530 taxi. Okay, we'll call one ready to go, southwest 1840. Southwest 1656, monitor with the tower on 1866.
San Diego ground, reaching at the 710 Charlie 6, general aviation parking.
Number 710 of Sierra, taxi via Charlie.
Excellent, Charlie, to the beach, number 710 Delta Sierra.
Southwest 4336, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, number 3024.
Alright, 27 via Bravo for the 3024, Southwest 4636.
Region 1340, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, number 3024.
Taxi via Bravo 27, Region 1340.
Taking local ground, United 722 requesting taxi.
United 722, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, 3024.
Taxi 270 Bravo, altimeter 3024, United 722.
Lindbergh ground, running 803 Duly, clear of 27 on Charlie 3, taxi to TJ. November 8th, Juliet, welcome to San Diego, set to the Parker Bay via Charlie. Via Charlie, to Juliet. Thank you. United 662, monitor the Lindbergh Tower on 118 ready.
Number tower says 1334, number 3 or 27 on Bravo.
Southwest 1564, Lindbergh Tower, good evening, your number was 212. Thank you. Video Tower, Southwest 1564, short 27 about 1.
This is the 737 on parade.
45, contact Taylor Archer, 11 minute.
Contact Archer, 1645 PM, thank you.
Gosh. You're on my clearance.
Lindbergh Tower, 1783, visual 27. Nice, 1783, Lindbergh Tower, yeah. Intentional aircraft under the departure for runway 27, expect 2 to 3 minutes late in each departure chute.
The 737 convention in San Diego.
Charles, can you say that departure frequency one more time on 1645?
Southwest 4237 and the wind 0 at 11 on runway 27, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, Southwest 4277.
Studio Tower, Southwest 1556, holding short, 27 Alpha 1. Southwest 1656, Tower using your number 1. Number 1. Southwest 1645 is already Hotel Archer 119 United 1783, wind 290 at 11 runway 50 clear to land, southwest park prior to your arrival. Clear to land 27, okay. Southwest 4277. 518 5000, contact Hotel Archer 119. Yeah.
That's 5000, departure 92.6, process, Southwest 4277. Right.
Tower Scout 1029 with you on the visual, runway 27. Pilot 1029, Liberty target evening, continue. Continue for Scout 1029. Skywest 1029, reduce to your final approach speed. Reduce to final approach speed, Skywest 1029. Southwest 1656, after the United runway 27 line up away. After company United, line from the runway 27 for 1656.
Yeah, I'm watching a noob.
That is 1783. Contact hotel departure. Correction. Contact San Diego ground 123 yes.
23.9 feet, and we'll take a watch on the next one.
Right, 1783 as well as you can expedite.
We'll expedite 1783.
Southwest 1656 winds 290-11 runway 27 clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff runway 27 Southwest 1656. Skywest 1029 winds 290-11 runway 27 clear to land. Traffic Southwest 1037 will depart prior to your arrival. Runway 27 clear to land. Skywest 1029. Southwest 1634, runway 27, last way.
Live wait, Southwest 1334.
Southwest 1656, contact hotel departure for 119.6, yeah. 119 front side for 56, yeah. Skywest 1029, when able, left when able, contact ground 123.9 or shorter Bravo, yeah. Left when able, contact ground 1029, thank you. Southwest 1334, wind 290 S11, runway 27 for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, maintain runway heading, Southwest 1334.
Hey, 662, runway 27, minus way.
Runway 27, United 60.
United 662, check squawk 577
Rotate.
Say again for 662 seconds.
Right, gear coming up, we got 1 notch of flaps.
United 662, check squawk 5775, 5775.
Could you said 35, sorry. Southwest 1334, I maintain 5,000, contact SoCal departure 119.6
5,000 over to departure. Have a good day. SoCal departure Southwest 1334, 2,300 for 5,000.
Southwest 1334, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, Southwest 1334.
Southwest 1556, contact Duly, center 119.95. 119.95 for Southwest 1556. Southwest 1334, direct highway escalator. Southwest 1334, contact Duly, center 119.95, so.
Direct Pilots and over to center on 995. Have a good day.
Duly, you're departing at 662, which would be 325 for 5. Yeah, it's 662, SoCal departure, radar contact, plan to maintain 15,000. 15,000, 662 next, and we're heading on 260. Hey, if I'm still, I'll have turn for you on course here in just a moment. People here at 190 for Southwest 1556.
LA Center, American 4201, flight level 330. American 4201, LA Center, American 231, descent arrival, San Diego, Lindbergh. American 231, descend via Comex 1 arrival, San Diego, Lindbergh, Alpha 30.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1334, 12,000 for 1,000.
Okay, American 231 only, descend via Comex 1 arrival, San Diego, Lindbergh, Alpha 3024. American 231, LA Center. American 231, LA Center. How do you hear this transmitter? Southwest 1334, Los Angeles Center, call the maintain level 380, expedite through level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 380, expedite 190, Southwest 1334.
American 231 is with you, sorry about that. American 231, descend via Comics on arrival, Wittenberg Outer 30. Alright, descend via the Star for American 231.
Okay, Lieutenant, American, last 400 words, section. 26.5 for 380.
Alaska aircraft calling LA Center. Say again your call sign.
Alaska 400.
Alaska 400 LA Center. Try 127.35.
Jump out 127.35. What's that?
American 4201, descend a pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240. Sending the pilot discretion, flight level 240, American 4201. Delta 1645, pilot maintain flight level 200.
Pilot maintain flight level 200,
Delta 1645, expect flight level 240 as your final altitude. I gotta be down low since you're moving slower than everybody else.
Back final altitude to be flight level 240 off 10
American 4201, Comics 1 arrival, Los Aircraft, San Diego, altimeter 3024. San Diego, Comics 1, American 4201. American 231, maintain 300 knots or greater in the descent. 300 or greater for 230. American 4201, maintain 270 knots in the descent. 270 knots, American 4201.
So I think we're sending at 662 with you, 1465.
Code 15. United 662, LA Center, call the maintain flight level 340.
340, thank you.
Delta 1645, call the maintain flight level 220.
Call maintain flight level 220, Delta 1645.
United 662, say your speed.
Indicated is,
No, I have not. I have not gotten it yet. And, sorry about the trip, Mike.
1334, maintain 310 knots or greater in the climb.
310 knots or greater in the climb, so that's 1334.
West 4277, contact LA 713.6.
132.6, Southwest 4277. Okay.
Outside of one on hotel with level 3, cost from Los Angeles, New York, level 330. One hotel, LA Center, correct. Delta 1645, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Maintain flight level 240, Delta 1645.
Los Angeles, Delta 981's going to be able to set passing through 9,200.
Delta 981, LA Center, resume normal speed if you're not already. Call the maintain flight level 360.
We'll speed up to 360, Delta 981.
Southwest 1334, when you transition to Mach number, maintain Mach 0.78 or greater. If you're unable, that advised.
Mach 0.70 or greater, if not, we'll advise Southwest 1334.
United 662, transitioning to Mach number, maintain Mach 0.74 or less.
Currently on the transition, 74 or less, 662.
American 231 heavy contact SoCal approach 126 point correction contact SoCal approach 127.3.
Approach on 127.3 for 231, thanks for the help.
American 4201 reduced speed to 250 contact SoCal approach 127.3.
250 and 127.3 for American 4201.
Should literally call this event the Saturday Night Staff Up.
LA Center, Alaska 1179, flight level 3, winds away. 149 LA Center. The 1511 hotel reaching level 330 to set up pilot discretion, maintain level 40.
Alright, after person LA 330, final discretion 240, in a long hotel.
Southwest 1656, contact LA Center 132.
For Southwest 1656.
Southwest 1656 negative. If you don't hear it, guessing's not a good idea. 132.6. Yeah, no worries. If you don't hear it, just say it again. We're happy to repeat it.
My apologies.
Have a good one. Vietnam 1511 Hotel, descent via the Comet, sworn arrival. The San Diego Lindbergh altimeter 3024, that's more than 1 hour.
Alright, 3024, we're down via the Comet, just looking from up on the top.
And 11 Hotel, what's your best forward speed on the way down?
And if you're on 11 Hotel, I can try and give you about Mach 70 on the deep side.
And remember, 11 Hotel, maintain your best forward speed all the way down, and then when you switch over to knots, what's the best you can give me on the way there?
When I switch over to knots, it'll be closer to 330 or 340.
Okay. Remember, 11 Hotel, knots, maintain 300 knots or greater on the way down.
Alright, after this transition, 330 or greater, we can just give you our best forward speed all the way down for 11 Hotel.
Another 11 Hotel, that'd be great. Appreciate it.
Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Redwood 1956, maintaining 370, ready for the submission.
Redwood 1956, Los Angeles Center, cross Los Angeles VOR at and maintain level 330.
Cross Los Angeles 330, Redwood 1956.
Alaska 1179, descent at pilot discretion, maintain level 240. Transition at 280 knots or less.
So just still that part of this excursion for level 240 out again the rest of these. Last 1179 transition at 280 knots or less. So for that level 240 left discretion 280 knots or less, left gear level 2 start.
Legion 1340 with you, climb through 7,000.
Legion 1340 LA Center from the maintain level 35.
Climbing speed 350, Legion 1340.
Level 11 Hotel at Comet, resume normal speed. After Comet, we'll go back to normal speed, 11 Hotel. West 1334, contact LA Center 13.
132.6, Southwest 1334, have a good day.
Delta 1645, contact LA Center 13.
Fine, that's flight level 240. Delta 1645, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
Tabular? Where?
Southwest 4336 with you on the departure from San Diego, passing altitude 16,000.
Southwest 4336, Los Angeles Center, contact Los Angeles Center 119.95.
Okay, we're at Los Angeles Center 119.95, 4336.
Inlos.
Inlos.
Wow, that's terrible. Okay. What's in center?
What's in center?
Fucking damn it, piece of fucking shit.
United 1128, contact Los Angeles Center 119.95.
119.95, United 1128, thanks for the service.
Settings.
Delta 320 contact Oakland Center 134.55. 134.55 Delta 320. Southwest 1344 Los Angeles Center, good evening.
LS Center 91, cruising at 360.
Delta 981 Los Angeles Center, good evening.
Guys, be ready. I'll be trying to fix this issue. See me while I'm trying to fix this thing out.
San Francisco ground bloody nature only.
Too far. Last one. If it here frequency. 4 seconds.
And you guys know how to fix a feedback issue with vPilot?
It's what?
A feedback issue with vPilot?
No, I don't think so.
Dang it. Because when I'm kind of mid right now. So when I queue up to voice, I get the RX and transmits and returns.
Wait, so what happens to the pilot again?
Hold on.
Yeah, no problem. Call me later.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1334, com check, please.
Let's just took off.
Southwest 1334, Los Angeles Center, 555.
Copy, I got that feedback issue fixed then for Southwest 1334.
Southwest 4277, contact Oakland Center 134.55.
134.55, Southwest.
Today's craziness with all my streaming today, I'm actually finally flying. Aside from making adjustments here and there for other things. Alright, so we got the BSO-3 arrival. Let's bring that up on our charts. What was that? Something you're messing.
Southwest 1656, same off number. 0.788 for 1336. Southwest 1334, same Mach number.
Southwest 1334 is Mach 0.78.
Runway 28 left, 2 right. Departing runway 28 left, 28 right, notices to engine. AFFC system in use, activate my responder with mode 3 on all taxiways and runways. Reflect of all runway holding instructions is required. All aircraft are required to include aircraft call sign and all reflection acknowledgements of ATC instructions and clearances. The aircraft departing
1656, contact Open Center 134.55.
San Francisco International Airport Data Information Juliet 23560 Web 280 at 20.26 Visibility 10
1656, contact Open Center 134.55.
6,000 growth 20,000 growth temperature 1
Delta 981, same on number.
Altimeter 3033
1.78.
Simultaneous trial F1
runway 28 left, 1.76.
Departing runway 28 left, 28 right, notices to engine.
United 662, maintain Mach 0.75 or less.
United 662, we're already at 0.74.
United 662, Roger, maintain Mach 0.75.
0.75, right.
Los Angeles Center, United 722, Yankee inbound IK, passing 22,000.
United 722, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
Los Angeles Center, Delta 1669 with you, level 310.
Delta 1669, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
Los Angeles Center, 050 Alpha.
November 6050 Alpha, Los Angeles Center.
Lima 45, we have a 1 minute weather, Santa Barbara, check route to Denver.
November 6050 Alpha, cleared from the Santa Barbara Airport to San Diego International Airport. Via the Santa Barbara November 29er routing. Maintain 3000, expect 11,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.6, squawk 7233.
Okay, 3000 on our departure, 7233. We'd like to tag taxi 33 right, and then we'll take off on 15 right.
November 6050 Alpha, taxi TV at Bravo Echo, not approved as requested.
Okay, Bravo Echo, and we'll back taxi. Thank you.
Center, I get everything from tonight before heavy.
And Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1334, after Stoco VR looking for lower.
Southwest 1334, be able to get that from Oakland Center in a few miles.
Captain, we'll wait for Oakland, Southwest 1334. We got to get their frequency. It's too windy right now. Look at that!
Yeah, 370 Los Angeles.
283, almost got headwind, 44 knots.
LA Center, Southwest 1340, to 11,000, 1,000.
Southwest 1540 Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 320.
Climbing 220, 1540.
Southwest 1334, contact Oakland Center 134.55.
3455, that's what 1334, have a good night.
Yes, July 6th, good evening, Qantas 594, heavy climbing 13,000.
Minus 94 Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 300.
Flight level 300, almost 94.
Oakland Center, Southwest 1334, flight level 380.
Southwest 1334, Oakland Center, Roger, understanding. LA, sign your Mach 7, the arbitrator.
A firm, maintaining Mach 0.783 at the current moment, and look after the Stoco VFR, we're looking for lower.
Southwest 1334, Roger.
Oakland Center, Delta 2032 with you, flight level 142.
2032 Oakland Center, on the maintain level 5, and verify flight level 190 was what assigned, what is assigned to you?
Can you repeat that? Delta 2032?
Level 2032, stay assigned flight level
19,000, Delta 2032.
2032, Honda maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 2032.
Yesterday 310 renew and flight level 350.
On for Oakland Center, I was offline for taking.
Debrief.
And I was still pretty broken, say it again.
Say 5, 8, 3.
Who was calling me? Say your call sign, just say it.
310. resume at flight number 350.
Cafe 310 Oakland Center, squawk 3326.
Squawk 332. Confirm. Squawk 3323.
3326 for Cafe 310.
Three.
It is stand taxiway. Alaska 537, contact Los Angeles Center 132.6 today.
Hey, what's going on? I'm not on TV right now, I'm just...
Thanks for the APC this evening. Alaska 537.
It's a aggravation chat to me, so I'm just kind of on here streaming, having some good old time. Feel free to chit chat though, I will be busy. Right now, it's very, very busy for ATC, so I've been constantly hearing ATC.
Are you able to honor command 1 arrival to Los Angeles tonight? Alpha 320, contact NorCal Approach 133.905.
NorCal Approach, Delta 220.
Delta 2032, Alpha Center.
It always fluctuates a little bit up and down, so it goes up, down, 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 just because it does all it constantly.
Okay, Center, good evening. It's Air Canada 566, we're checking in the 350.
Air Canada 566 up to the center, understand by. Air Canada 566, clock 3272.
3272 for Canada 566.
I was anything at 62 with you 340, 175.
I've gone through the center, check down second.
United 62 with you, file 340, we're not point at 175.
United 662, Alpha Center 90.
Full Center, Delta 91 with you, flight level 360.
Oakland Center assessment 1334.
Delta 981, Oakland Center 90, are you assigned 82?
Say again, sorry, for Delta 981.
Delta 981, were you assigned any speed?
Yeah, we're assigned Mach 0.76 for Delta 981.
Delta 981, Roger. On for Oakland Center, unanswered, say again.
It was assessment 1334, looking to go for lower at about 40 miles.
That was 1334 to set up maintaining level 200, maintaining 310 knots in the transition.
And at flight level 200, we were actually looking for the lower and under 40 miles being on the Big Smoke 3.
Office 1334 to descend now, maintaining level 200 and maintain 310 knots in the transition.
Set level 200, 310 or higher.
Okay, instead of stepping on each other, please wait for the aircraft to respond. That would help me out. Thank you. Southwest 1334, descend and maintain, level 200, maintain 310 knots in the transition.
Ground control. Captain 310, we get
Okay.
private 20, flight number 370.
Okay, does that help? What did I just say, sir? Southwest 1334, go ahead with your repack.
Southwest 1334 to send maintain flight level 200, maintain 310 through transition. Southwest 1334.
Southwest 4277. Contact NorCal Bridge 133.95.
133.5 on this. Ground control, QA 310, we get the private 20, flight level 370.
I thought you have to get you on radar, sir. Pass a 310 radar contact. 20 miles northwest of the Almeida VOR. Safe flight level.
We are at flight level 350.
Pass a 310 radar, climb and maintain. Flight level 370.
Flight level 370, this is 310.
It happens all the time, my friend. Not by the time you got up in the air. I'm just heading down to San Fran right now.
Level 2.0 there with a hello.
Alaska 310, sorry about that.
I'll hear you up here. I'm Southwest 1334.
Your descent, maintain 16,000.
No problem, we're right 270, we're down to 160,000 for Alaska 310.
Alaska 310, expect direct loud on your next return.
Direct lobby.
Wait, are you running Oakland Center right now, or no?
Oakland Center, United 722 with US 32,000 feet inbound.
Hold on.
Okay, 722 up with United 662, descend on pilot's discretion, maintain level 200. Maintain 300 knots into the transition.
Alright, the pilot's discretion, flight level 200 and 300 in the transition, United 62 Stevens.
Oakland Center, what? 34.5.
Good afternoon, Oakland Center, National Flight 62 with Team Cabin 212,000 for 96,000.
Last 1962 of the Center verify, you'll need to between 13,500 on the maintain level 350.
Yes, we're jumping to flight level 135. Yeah, 135.
God freaking damn it! There it goes. I heard you, just so you know, when you're queued up. Yeah, I'm on the Big Star 3 right now. Big Star 3.
Last with the 310, connect NorCal approach 133.905, have a good one.
Over NorCal 133.905, appreciate it. You have your phone call for the last.
On for Open Center at San Francisco is contact on ground guys. United 370, are you in the air? Are you in the ground? United 370, Open Center ready.
Oakland Center is 1334, looking for lower, please.
respond for others that are taken.
Cessna 1334, we're looking for lower.
Now the 1334, connect NorCal approach 133.905.
123.905, Cessna 1334, have a good night.
With you.
NorCal Pro Southwest 1334, Mixer 3 over the NG VOR.
Southwest 1334 NorCal approach, cross boulder at 10,250, South San Francisco, altimeter 3033.
Boulder 10,000 at 250, altimeter 3033, Southwest 1334.
South 1334, expect the ILS 28 right approach.
We'll set for ILS 28 right, Southwest 1334.
Stuff 4277, wind 24014, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Runway 3 still left, that's southwest.
Southwest 4821, contact us on center 134.55.
Alright, 134.55, Southwest 4821, good night.
Delta 320 crossing the ladder above 4,000, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach. Maintain, actually I did 2 right, cross the ladder above 4,000, clear ILS 28 right.
Cross main ladder above 4,000 and cleared for the ILS 28 right approach, Delta 320.
NorCal approaching at 662, with you approaching at 200.
Yeah, 662 NorCal approach, cross boulder 10,250 knots, San Francisco, altimeter 3033.
Heavy cross boulder 150 at 250 knots, United 662.
Yeah, 662, I'm sorry, can I say again?
What else did we supposed to cross boulder after United 662, sorry?
And 662 at 10,250 knots, you can expect ILS 28 right.
Heavy cross boulder 10,250 knots, ILS 28 right, and 662, thanks.
In NorCal approach, Delta 322, speed beyond discretion.
Delta 322, primary maintain, keep the speed at your number 1 in the FS, speed at your discretion.
Speed at my discretion, Delta 320.
Last 310, try to maintain 5,000. 5,000. Last 310, turn right, heading 190. 190. Last 310, turn right, heading 190. 190. Last 310, release speed to 180.
Approach Delta 320, request 3000.
20 to get affirmative, you're clear for the ILS. Quick right approach, maintain 180 knots or greater to trail maximal.
Clear for the ILS, right approach, 180 knots or greater until maximal, up to 22.
310 turn right, 260, joint 28 right, localized to maintain 4000.
Yeah, drop it on in.
Alaska 310, Arcal Bridge.
310, we're 260 is going to load, and we're down to the side outside.
310, no worries, you're 50 miles from down above, maintain 4000 plus tower summit. As you cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach, maintain 180 knots.
180 to Axel, and we're cleared ILS 3 right.
And you 1, 2.
Delta 320, 180 knots, greater to maximal contact, San Francisco Tower, 0.5, yeah.
180 knots or greater until Axel, and then over the tower, Delta 320.
Yeah, 662, reduce your speed down to 50. United 662, reduce speed to 250, then descend and maintain 10,000.
250, then down to 10,000, United 662.
Southwest 30, correction, Southwest 1334, descend and maintain 6,000, good rate of descent, I'll get you into the airport.
Down to 6,000, Southwest 1334.
Southwest 1334, maintain 250.
250, Southwest 1334.
United 662, at 10,000, reduce speed to 230.
At 10,000, reduce speed to 230, United 662.
310, 180 knots, swallow greater to Axel, again, you're for 28 right, contact San Francisco Tower, 120.5, have a good day.
120.5, and we're 180 to Axel. Thanks. Approach United 722 with you, flight level 200 and inbound and
United at 722, approach cross folder 10250, just up there 3033.
United 722, can you repeat that again? You cut out in the middle. Roger, United 722.
And 1 out 2 flaps.
Southwest 1334, cross Menlo, either about 4,000, cleared ILS, turn right left approach, maintain 21 correction, cleared ILS, turn right to a right approach, maintain 210 knots or greater.
Cross Menlo at 4,000, maintain speed 210 or greater, Southwest 1334.
Go 400 North Cal Bridge.
1205.
North Cal approach, good evening, Alaska 400 with you, descending from the bottom, looking for ILS 28 left approach.
Alaska 400 North Cal Bridge, ILS 28 right, San Francisco altimeter 3033.
Can we get to the ILS 28 left approach? I've got everything programmed into that.
Alaska 400, I do have your request for departure. We're departing the 28 today, and the tower ready for departure, so plan on the right.
Well, I guess I'll have to reprogram all that work for nothing.
United 662, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,062.
NorCal approach to Alaska 400. My apologies, I do have 285 already programmed in. Sorry about that.
Alaska 400, you're saying you're unable for ILS 28, right?
I'm sorry, you gave us 28 left, correct?
Alaska 400, okay, yeah, you can plan the ILS 28 left.
Copy that.
United 722, verify you're going to meet your crossing restriction at Boulder.
We should meet it. The plane says we're going to make it, so, yes.
722, ready? United 662, turn right, heading 010, vector, redescent, ascend and maintain now 4,000.
010, 4,662.
Southwest 1334, 1 8 knots or greater, 2 X-Mall, and contact San Francisco Tower on T0.5 for 2, right, have a good day.
180 or greater, X-Mall and contact tower on 0.5, have a good night.
Delta 2526, contact departure, good day.
Contact departure, Delta 2526, use the service for upgrade.
It's all established. Oh, are they my lights? San Francisco Tower, assessment 1334, on ILS 28 right.
Alaska 310. Alaska 310, cross runway 28 left on Echo, contact ground point 8.
28 left on Echo and drop 8 for 310, good night.
Southwest 1334, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, Southwest 1334.
United 1673, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear left, clear for takeoff, 1673.
United 1673, contact departure. Good day.
Or departure, have a good day. See ya. San Francisco hiring United 62, you want to right?
United 662, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land number 2.
Clear to land number 2, United 626.
Southwest 1334, left exit on Tango, cross runway 28 left on Tango, contact ground point 8.
Left Tango, cross 28, left Tango, ground point 8. Says about 1334. Alright, clear the runway at Tango. Just clear up the jet.
Vậy cái lên này để biết được rồi mình lọc
San Francisco ground, Southwest 1334, looking to park.
All aircraft stand by, please. Alright, touch all aircraft done closing, contact tower 120.
Tower, Southwest 1334.
San Francisco
Ghost Tower, United 722 with inbound ILS 28 right.
United 722 San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, vital.
Clear land 28 right, United 722.
Southwest 1334, taxi to ramp 5 Tango Alpha.
Ramp Tango Alpha, Southwest 1334.
Hello, Tower, good afternoon. The record 6566 is running taxi.
San Francisco Tower, Alaska 400 with you, final 2 left.
Alaska 400, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Unable 1, 28 left.
Alaska 400, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, thank you.
And United 662, clear 28 right at Echo.
United 662, cross runway 28 right at Echo, taxi to ramp 5 Echo Alpha.
Cross 28, left at Echo Alpha, the ramp, and 662, thank you.
San Francisco Tower to Delta 889. 0 with you. Start from ramp Alpha 7 is ready taxi. Calling San Francisco Tower, that's Delta 8890. Delta 8890. Delta 8890, runway 28 left, taxi.
Alright guys, this is gonna be it for me here. Finish up our shutdown procedures, which includes bring you and you off. Alright guys, well that's it. Not that much to really to get to it. More or less just I really hate the fact that my computer's being dumb as hell right now. And I was able to do anything good. So hope you guys enjoyed all the music and everything else, and until next time.
Guys,